When I talk about self-awareness, people say, well, I know who I am. Well, you should know who you are. You know your name. You know your address. You know your phone number. You know where you live. But self-awareness is not about knowing those minor things that we all know. Self-awareness is about being able to look at the reflection that you cast in life every day. One of the things that I ask my clients to do in this first step when we work together is I ask them to find 3 people in their lives. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be someone you work with, and ask that person to be honest. And sometimes honesty, you don't want to hear it. To be honest and tell you how they see you. How do they feel when you walk into a room? How do they feel when you begin to talk? What emotions come up in them when you're around in your space? How do they feel? Well, let me tell you, my coach made me do that. And I went to 3 friends who had known me for 20 plus years, and I said, be honest, be nasty, but be honest, and I want to really hear how I look to you. Because we only see what we want to see. We conveniently only see what we want to see. We don't want to see what's going on out here and over here. So through self-awareness, we look at all the things that we don't want to see. So I read what they wrote, and one of the things that they talked about was, at that time in my life, I was going through a lot of bad stuff, just bad stuff. And I was in the victim mode. I was. I didn't see myself in that place, but I was there. And so it translated in what I said, how I reacted, the things I did that I didn't even know I was doing. But I was doing it. And it made me stop dead in my tracks and I said, I don't want to be this person. That's the great thing about self-awareness. When you finally really get in sync with who you are and how others see you, you might say to yourself, well, I don't see myself as that person. So the challenge is then you need to change into the person that you want to see yourself as. So the 3 things I have here: how do you really see yourself? How do others see you? What are your strengths? Because we've all got great strengths. What are your strengths? Write them down, own them, they're yours. They're part of your power. What are your weaknesses? We all have those too. Write them down. They're part of your power, because through those weaknesses, guess what? We grow. Weakness doesn't hurt us. It just makes us stronger when we overcome it. Write them down. Take them. Claim them. They're your weaknesses. What are your beliefs? What are your motivations? What are your emotions? Beliefs, motivations, and emotions. What do you believe? What do you believe? And I ask you this in the context of what do you believe is the best path for you? What do you want for you? What are you going after? Where is your brass ring in this big world? Even through all the adversity that we all deal with, what do you want for you? Your beliefs, your emotions, your motivations. What motivates you? Do your children motivate you? Does your spouse motivate you? Does your job motivate you? What motivates you? What knocks on your door in the morning and says, get up, girl, we got stuff to do? What is that thing? And if you're not implementing that motivation in your life, then you got to get it. You got to find it, because that is what's going to take you from victim to victory. That motivation, that belief. It's all about self-love. Everybody in this room needs to say right now out loud, I love me.
I love me.
I deserve the best life I can possibly get.
I deserve the best life I can possibly get.
Because I'm great.
Because